Yeah, it's 15th February 2014, and I'm giving my second update in regards to how my teeth progression is going. I haven't actually done an update since the last one, so it's actually 4 months now since I've had my braces in, and the movement's been really, really good. I have been really, really busy, so I didn't manage to do a video 2 months in, which I wanted to do, but yeah, not to worry. So I had an orthodontist appointment last week. Actually, first of all, I started those treatment October the 11th or 12th, and I had an appointment early December. They put something called power chains on, and that basically helps close the gaps in between. So they put that on. Now some of the teeth were twisting a bit at the bottom, so at the last appointment last week, they took the power chains off and said they're just going to let it settle down a bit, or something, essentially, and then they'll put them on in the the next appointment, which is in 4 weeks' time. Actually, I didn't have an appointment last week. It was actually 2 weeks ago. Beg your pardon. Yeah, so I had an appointment on the 31st of January, so 2 weeks ago. So as you can see, what they've done is they've put new elastics in. So before, I used to have elastics from there, the metal one, to the bottom, but they changed where I'm having them now. So now I have it from here to here. Okay, and on the other side, here to here. And although it doesn't look like it, my tooth has actually moved, or it may or may not look like it. My teeth moved quite a lot, as you can see. There's a gap here, it's near enough closed. Gap in the middle, severely reduced, and also my bite structure has changed a lot. The gap in the middle is closed a lot. In regards to my bite, I'm pretty diligent with these bands. So as soon as I finish eating, brush my teeth, wear them, put them back in again. I carry the bands to work, change them in the toilet. So each time I have something to eat, the bands are off for a maximum of half an hour. So maximum hour and a half each day off. So I'm wearing it for 22 and a half, 23 hours, near enough. So as you can see, this is how my teeth look after 4 months. I forgot to say, I'm actually wearing another band that goes from the back here to there. And what that does is it sorts out something called a crossbite. And as you can see, you might well see, basically what a crossbite is when your teeth don't sit properly on each other. So the teeth should be sitting like this. Imagine that's the top, that's the bottom. It should be sitting like that. But sometimes, or perfectly like that, or sometimes they'll be like that. I need to move it out a bit towards your cheek. So imagine, this is how it's like at the moment. You saw my teeth, and it needs to be moved basically like that to align itself. That's what a crossbite is, when it's misaligned like that. So by having this band in, like so, it actually is going to pull the top. It's going to pull it towards my cheek, because it doesn't sit properly on the top. The top teeth don't sit properly on the bottom. They're a bit towards my tongue, if that makes sense. So they're nearer my tongue and it should be near my cheek. So they're going to pull them out essentially. So that's what that does. Yeah, so it's going pretty well. I'm quite pleased with the movement. I looked at the video I made 4 months ago, just before I made this one, and the movement is quite substantial. So yeah, in 4 months it's looking well. No one's noticed these braces still. Only that one of my work colleagues has said anything. So I don't think anyone else has noticed it, and it's going well. The Damon Braces, I have to say, pretty good so far. So I've got an appointment 15th March 2014, and then yeah, I'll be having some more work done as well. During I'm on the second wire now. They said that there's going to be 5 wires used throughout my treatment. So I'm on the second wire. So 4 months into it, that's good. So basically, what they do is each wire they put on is a stronger one. So yeah, to be 4 months in, to put on a second wire, I think is pretty good. So what they may do the next appointment, they may keep me on the same wire. It depends really how things are progressing. But you know, each wire is a stronger one, a more firm one, and the movement is more substantial. I forgot to say what they also did was they put a ramp to help the movement. The crossbar I was talking about to aid the movement. They need something called a ramp. So the thing of actually hooking onto, I think that's the ramp. No, it's not. Beg your pardon. I think that's the ramp up there. But either way, it's there, so it doesn't really matter where it is. And that actually they put a ramp on both sides of my teeth. So what that does is like my bite is not fully closed. So you see what I'm doing now? That's not how my bite is. So my bite will be closer when the ramps are taken out next appointment. So they've done that just as I said to help with the cross bite. So yeah, 4 months in, things are looking good. Yeah. And yeah, I'm happy with the progress, and I'll give you another update maybe in 2 months' time. We'll see.